Have you ever wondered why love is both the most beautiful and the most complicated thing in life? Why do some relationships last forever while others fall apart despite every effort? In a relationship, what makes you truly special and irreplaceable in your partner's heart? It is the ability to maintain independence and not depend on his emotions. When you know how to control your own feelings and not let his mood swings dictate your life, you become a stronger and more attractive woman than ever. Let's explore why this skill is essential and how to apply it effectively in a relationship. Welcome to the Sophia's Knowledge channel, and my name is Sophia. This is where every story and lesson about love will help you find the answers you seek. Today, we will explore a fresh perspective on the topic, how to make a man deeply feel your absence. These are not just empty words, but real-life experiences and profound lessons that will change the way you see love. Stay with Sophia, because the most exciting surprises are still ahead. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let the insights in this video help you fully immerse yourself and appreciate every meaningful moment. Are you ready to embark on this journey? Let's go! Skill 1: Knowing how to create the right distance at the right time. Many people mistakenly believe that the closer and more frequently they appear in their partner's life, the stronger the relationship will be. However, reality doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, maintaining the right distance not only helps you stay attractive but also makes a man deeply appreciate your value. Why is distance important in love? Distance does not mean being indifferent or emotionally disconnected. On the contrary, it is an art that allows your partner to truly feel your presence in their life. When something is always there, people tend to take it for granted. But when it is gone, they finally realize its worth. In love, if you are always present, constantly texting, calling, or trying to control everything, your partner may feel suffocated. Instead, when you create a bit of space, he will have the opportunity to miss you and crave your presence more. When should you create distance? It is not about keeping distance all the time, but knowing the right moments to do so naturally. When the relationship starts feeling monotonous, if you feel like both of you are stuck in a routine without excitement, try creating some space. When you are investing too much, if you are always the one initiating conversations, showing care, and worrying while he does not reciprocate, it's time to step back. When you want to test his level of interest, a man who truly loves you will notice and miss you even when you are not around. If you withdraw and he does not seem to care, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. When you want to increase your attractiveness, being too available can make you seem less valuable. On the other hand, if you disappear in a smart way, he will be more curious and eager to see you again. How to create distance subtly. Creating distance does not mean completely disappearing or intentionally acting cold to make him anxious. The key is to do it naturally and wisely. Don't always be immediately available. If he texts, don't always reply right away. Sometimes, let him wait a little to create anticipation. Have your own life. Instead of always revolving around him, make plans for yourself, meet friends, pursue personal hobbies, or focus on your career. This will make your life richer and show that you are not overly dependent on him. Use silence strategically. If you are always the one starting conversations, try staying silent and see if he reaches out first. Silence can be a powerful tool to measure his interest. Know when to walk away. If you feel that your presence is no longer valued, be ready to leave confidently. This not only helps you maintain your self-worth, but also makes him realize that you are not someone to be taken for granted. The benefits of creating the right distance helps a man recognize your importance. When you are not always around, he will start to see how much you mean to him. Creates curiosity and desire. When you are not easily predictable, he will always want to understand and pursue you more. Maintains long-term attraction. A bit of mystery and unpredictability always makes you more appealing. Prevents you from being emotionally dependent. By keeping a healthy distance, you also cultivate an independent life where love is not your only focus. Ultimately, knowing how to create the right distance at the right time is an art that helps you maintain attraction and make a man deeply feel your absence. Don't be afraid to take a step back. Sometimes, that is exactly what allows your relationship to move forward. Always remember, a high-value woman knows when to move forward, when to step back, and never loses herself in love. Skill 2: Always have an interesting life of your own. One of the biggest mistakes many people make in love is revolving their entire existence around their partner. They devote all their time, thoughts, and energy to that person, to the point where they forget that they also need an exciting life of their own. In reality, an independent, confident woman with a life full of passion is far more attractive than someone who only makes love the center of her world. When you have a vibrant and fulfilling life, not only will you be happier, but your absence will also be felt more profoundly by a man. Why do you need to have an interesting life of your own? You become more attractive. Think about someone who is always busy with a career they love, has their own passions, and maintains a strong social circle. They naturally radiate charm. When you have an interesting life, you don't need to hold on to a man because he will be drawn to you on his own. You won't be dependent on love. Women who depend too much on a relationship tend to become weak and overly anxious. They fear losing their partner, fear being abandoned, leading to controlling behaviors. When you have your own life, you become less fearful of loss because you understand that love is just a part of life, not the entirety of it. You create space for him to miss you. If you're always available, always ready whenever he needs, will he ever have a chance to truly miss you? When you are busy with your own world, he will start to wonder what you're doing, feel curious, and look forward to seeing you more. How to have an interesting life of your own? Develop your passions and personal interests. Find something that makes you happy, whether it's painting, writing, dancing, playing an instrument, or practicing yoga. When you engage in things you love, not only does life become more meaningful, but you also have exciting stories to share. Spend time with friends and family. Love is important, but it's not everything. Make time to meet friends, go out, and participate in social activities. When you have a broad social network, you won't feel the need to rely on one person for happiness. Keep learning and growing. An intelligent woman with deep knowledge and a thirst for learning is always admired. Read books, take new courses, and sharpen your skills. Not only will this boost your confidence, but it will also make you a fascinating partner. Set personal goals. Do you have dreams you've yet to achieve? Make plans to pursue them. When you have clear goals, you'll be motivated and passionate about living a fulfilling life. Don't be afraid to enjoy time alone. A truly interesting person is someone who can enjoy their own company without feeling lonely. Learn to love yourself, travel alone, and explore new things without needing someone by your side. The benefits of having an interesting life of your own. Men feel more attracted to you. They see you as someone worth discovering rather than someone who always revolves around them. You always hold your own value, whether in a relationship or not. You remain confident and happy with yourself. Your love becomes more sustainable. When both partners have independent lives, the relationship avoids becoming monotonous or feeling like a trap. You become less vulnerable. When love is not your entire world, you won't be as devastated if something goes wrong. Ultimately, a woman with an exciting life of her own is always unforgettable. When you're busy with your own world, your partner will feel your absence more strongly and will want to be with you even more. Remember, loving someone doesn't mean losing yourself. On the contrary, when you live with passion and energy, you not only make yourself happy, but also make the man beside you cherish you even more. What do you think about this lesson? Have you ever applied something similar in your life? Share your thoughts or stories in the comments. I'll read and respond as quickly as possible. Thank you for your support. Let's continue this journey together. Skill 3. Create a special emotional imprint. In a relationship, people don't just remember each other because of their presence, but also because of the special emotions their partner brings them. You may meet hundreds of people in your life, but only a few are truly unforgettable. What makes the difference? It's the emotional imprint they leave behind. When you know how to create memorable moments, a man won't just think of you when you're together, he will also feel your absence more deeply. Here are some secrets to leaving a special emotional imprint in his heart. Why is an emotional imprint important? People don't remember every detail of their experiences, but they always remember how someone made them feel. If you create positive, joyful, loving, or even slightly mysterious emotions, a man will always think about you. A relationship isn't just about conversations or simple meetings. What makes it special are emotional experiences, the moments that make the heart race and the mind unable to forget. How to create a special emotional imprint? Create moments that belong only to the two of you. Every relationship has its own unique highlights, perhaps a song you both love, a favorite cafe, or an unforgettable experience. Take the initiative to create these moments. Visit a special place together where you can experience something new. Share secrets and personal stories that no one else knows. Write a handwritten letter or leave a surprise message that touches his heart. These small actions build beautiful memories that make him think of you whenever he looks back. Know how to evoke strong emotions. A woman who knows how to create strong emotions in love is not someone who always pleases or agrees with everything. Instead, she is someone who makes her partner go through a range of emotions. Sometimes, be cheerful and playful, making him feel energized around you. Sometimes, be a bit mysterious, making him curious and eager to learn more about you. Show care and affection, but not so predictably that you become too easy to figure out. A relationship without emotional variety can become dull. Create situations that make his heart beat faster for you. Be humorous and create joy. People who bring laughter are always the hardest to forget. When he's with you, does he feel at ease? Can you make him laugh with just a sentence or a small, adorable action? Playfully tease him and create lighthearted moments. Share fun stories and amusing experiences. Occasionally surprise him with a cute action or a small, meaningful gift. Joyful moments are one of the strongest emotional imprints you can leave. Be emotionally understanding and connected. Nothing makes a man remember you more than knowing that you truly understand him. When you can read his emotions, know when he's happy, and when he needs someone to listen, you become an irreplaceable part of his life. Pay attention to what he says, even the smallest details. When he faces difficulties, don't rush to give advice, listen and empathize first. Sometimes, a simple hug or an understanding glance can speak louder than 1,000 words. The feeling of being truly understood is one of the most powerful ways to keep a man emotionally connected. Create small challenges. If everything comes too easily, a man may quickly lose interest. But if there's a little mystery or challenge, he will feel more excited about winning you over. Don't always agree to everything right away, let him put in some effort to make you happy. Occasionally, be busy with your own life, making him feel the need to keep you. Create fun little challenges, like a playful bet, to add excitement. A touch of unpredictability makes you stand out even more in his eyes. The benefits of creating a special emotional imprint: you become unforgettable, you won't just be a regular partner, you'll be a special part of his life. Your relationship stays fresh and exciting, no one wants a boring relationship. When you know how to spark emotions, both of you will feel like you're always falling in love again. He feels your absence more deeply. When you're not around, he'll reminisce about the special moments that only you could bring. You build a deeper connection. Strong emotions help strengthen bonds, making love more solid over time. Ultimately, creating an emotional imprint isn't a trick, it's an art that makes a relationship special and unforgettable. When you know how to make a man feel a range of emotions, joy, happiness, excitement, and even longing, you become a woman he cannot replace. Remember, people don't remember what you said or did as much as they remember how you made them feel. If you've made it this far, don't hesitate to comment, continue. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support Sophia so I can create more meaningful and valuable videos. Let's continue this journey together. Skill 4: Mastering subtle communication. In every relationship, communication plays a crucial role. A woman who masters the art of subtle communication not only easily wins a man's affection, but also makes him deeply feel her absence when she is not around. Subtle communication is not just about knowing how to talk or being polite, it is the art of expressing thoughts and emotions skillfully to connect with the other person. So how can you communicate effectively without losing your charm? Why is subtle communication important in love? Makes you more attractive. The way you speak can either enhance or diminish your attractiveness in a man's eyes. A woman who knows how to speak gently and gracefully will always make him want to listen more. Creates a strong emotional connection. When you communicate intelligently and subtly, you are not just conveying information, you are also building emotional resonance, which strengthens the relationship. Helps you handle conflict smoothly. Not every relationship is always smooth. Subtle communication helps you avoid unnecessary arguments while resolving issues in a gentle and effective way. Makes him miss you even more. An engaging conversation can leave a lingering impression in his mind. If you have a unique way of talking, he will think of you even when you're not around. How to communicate subtly and attractively. Listen more than you speak. One of the most common mistakes in communication is talking too much without considering the other person's feelings. When you know how to listen, a man will feel respected and want to share more with you. When he speaks, look him in the eye and show attentiveness. Nod or respond with simple phrases like "Really? You think so? Tell me more." Avoid interrupting or giving opinions immediately, let him feel that you truly care. Ask thoughtful questions to keep the conversation engaging. Smart questions not only make conversations more interesting but also show that you genuinely care about him. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" try, "Did anything special happen to you today?" If he talks about his hobbies, go deeper. "What makes you love it so much?" Thoughtful questions help you discover more about him and encourage him to open up. Maintain a gentle, expressive voice. Your voice plays a crucial role in leaving a lasting impression. A soft, expressive tone is far more appealing than one that is too loud or harsh. Speak at a moderate pace, not too fast or too slow. Adjust your volume to be pleasant and easy to listen to. Add a bit of emotion to your voice to show interest and create a better connection. Use body language subtly. Communication is not just about words, it also includes body language. A gentle gaze, a warm smile, or a well-timed touch can make a conversation feel more intimate. Maintain eye contact to show engagement. A slight smile makes you appear more approachable and charming. When appropriate, a light touch on his hand or shoulder can create a sense of closeness. Compliment him at the right moment, in the right way. Everyone loves compliments, but they must be sincere and well-timed to have value. Instead of saying, "You're so handsome," try, "You have a really captivating smile." If he does something well, don't hesitate to praise him, "You're really good at this, I truly admire it." Genuine compliments boost his confidence and make him appreciate you even more. Avoid sensitive or negative topics. Some topics can make conversations tense, such as comparing him to others, bringing up past mistakes, or talking too much about yourself without considering his feelings. Focus on positive, interesting topics. If there's something you're unhappy about, express it gently instead of criticizing directly. Know when to stop if you sense the conversation is turning negative. Benefits of subtle communication in a relationship. Creates a sense of comfort and joy. A refined and engaging conversation makes a man want to spend more time with you. Builds a deep emotional connection. When you know how to talk and listen, you understand him better, and he feels like you're someone he can share everything with. Makes him miss you more. If your way of communicating is unique and special, he will think of you even when you're not there. Helps resolve conflicts smoothly. Subtle communication helps you avoid unnecessary arguments and maintain a long-lasting relationship. Ultimately, communication is not just about talking, but about the art of connection and emotional expression. A woman who masters subtle communication will always make a man feel comfortable, appreciated, and long for her presence. Remember, the way you speak not only influences the impression you leave, but also determines the depth of your relationship. So always strive to communicate wisely, gently, and elegantly to become the woman he can never forget. Skill 5. Always maintain a certain level of mystery. One of the key factors that make you captivating and leave a man feeling empty when you're not around is mystery. People tend to crave what they do not fully possess. When you keep a part of yourself hidden, you not only intrigue him, but also stimulate his desire to pursue and discover more about you. So how can you maintain mystery in a subtle way without becoming distant? Here are some tips to help you do just that. Why is mystery so attractive to men? Stimulates curiosity and the desire to conquer. Men have a natural instinct to explore and conquer. When you are not entirely predictable, he will be drawn to you and will always want to learn more. Keeps the relationship fresh. Mystery helps prevent monotony. If he feels he already knows everything about you, his excitement may fade over time. But if you always have something intriguing for him to discover, the relationship will remain exciting. Makes him miss you more. When you don't share everything too easily, he will have to think about you more. This curiosity makes him remember you even when you're apart. How to maintain mystery naturally? Don't reveal everything at once. A common mistake in relationships is oversharing too soon. This can make you seem too predictable and diminish your initial allure. Don't share every story about yourself in one conversation. If he asks about something, share a little and leave a part for him to uncover later. Instead of immediately telling him what you're doing, let him find out or ask you more. For example, if he asks, "What did you do today?" "A few interesting things, but I'll tell you later." Instead of telling him everything right away, this will make him curious and eager to know more. Maintain a bit of distance. You don't always have to text or call constantly. Let him wonder what you're up to. Don't reply to messages immediately every time. Sometimes, let some time pass before responding. Occasionally be busy with your own life so he feels you're not always available. When he wants to meet you, don't always say yes instantly. Letting him wait a little builds anticipation. Waiting increases your value in his eyes and makes him cherish the time spent with you more. Keep certain things to yourself. An attractive woman has personal thoughts, interests, and emotions that not everyone knows about. Have hobbies that you don't always share right away. Don't always express your feelings too openly. Keep a little mystery in your reactions. When he asks about something, instead of answering immediately, leave some space for him to wonder. For example, if he asks, "What are you thinking about?" "Something interesting, but I'll tell you later." This will make him continue to be intrigued by you. Keep evolving and changing. Mystery isn't just about communication, it's also about continuously evolving and improving yourself. Try something new that he hasn't seen in you before. Change your style a little to keep things fresh. Have interests and passions that he may not always be aware of. When you're always growing and evolving, he will never feel bored with you. Things to avoid when creating mystery. Don't be too distant or cold. Being mysterious doesn't mean being unapproachable or indifferent. If you seem too hard to connect with, he may lose interest and give up. Balance mystery with warmth. Don't try to make him jealous. Some people think keeping mystery means making their partner feel insecure or jealous. This can backfire and damage the relationship. Don't be overly unpredictable to the point of frustration. If you are too hard to read and never share anything, he may feel that you are not being sincere. Maintain mystery naturally and reasonably. Benefits of maintaining mystery in love. Makes you more attractive. When a man can't fully figure you out, he will always want to know more. Keeps the relationship exciting. Mystery helps sustain intrigue and curiosity. Encourages appreciation from your partner. When he feels he hasn't completely won you over, he will cherish every moment with you more. Helps maintain long-term attraction, not just in the beginning but even after being together for a long time. Mystery keeps the spark alive. Ultimately, maintaining mystery doesn't mean hiding things or being distant, it's about creating just enough space to keep the other person intrigued. When you are not easily figured out, he will always feel excited and eager to be with you. Remember, an attractive woman is not one who reveals everything about herself immediately, but one who knows how to keep just enough mystery so that a man always wants to explore and pursue her. Skill 6: Knowing when to walk away at the right time. In a relationship, staying is not always the best choice. Sometimes, knowing when to walk away at the right moment makes you unforgettable and leaves a deep impression on the other person. A sophisticated woman not only knows how to attract, but also understands when to step back to maintain her value. So how can you walk away wisely, making a man feel regret and longing for you? Let's find out. Why is knowing when to walk away important? Preserves a beautiful image in his mind. Many people stay too long in a relationship that has lost its spark, making themselves fade away or lose their appeal. Walking away at the right time helps you preserve the best moments instead of allowing everything to become dull or negative. Creates a sense of regret and longing. People often value what they can't have. If you leave before he gets bored or before the relationship becomes hopeless, you will leave an unforgettable sense of regret in him. Maintains your self-worth and dignity. Nothing is sadder than holding on to someone who no longer values you. Knowing when to step back helps you protect your dignity and keep your self-respect. Gives him a chance to realize your value. Distance is necessary in any relationship. When you walk away at the right time, he will have the opportunity to recognize your importance and may even make the effort to win you back. When should you walk away? Not every situation requires you to leave, but there are clear signs that indicate you should consider stepping out of a relationship or a situation. When you are no longer a priority. A man who truly values you will always make time for you. If you are always the one initiating conversations and meetups while he remains indifferent, it's time to step back. When the relationship becomes one-sided. A healthy relationship requires balance between giving and receiving. If you are the only one putting in effort while he makes none, walking away is the best way to maintain your self-worth. When you feel emotionally drained and unhappy. A relationship should bring joy and security. If you constantly feel exhausted, always trying to please him without receiving anything in return, it's time to walk away. When he takes you for granted. Men tend not to appreciate what is always available. If you notice that he no longer treats you like he did in the beginning, no longer puts an effort to win you over, and sees your presence as a given, creating distance will make him realize your value. When he repeatedly hurts you, no one deserves to be hurt in a relationship. If he disrespects, deceives, or hurts you multiple times, don't hesitate, walk away. You deserve a better love. How to walk away smartly and gracefully. Leave when the relationship is still good. It may sound strange, but sometimes leaving when everything is still good leaves the strongest impression. For example, during a fun date, instead of staying too long until the conversation becomes dull, take the initiative to end it early. This will make him feel regretful and look forward to the next time. Stay calm, don't make a scene. If you decide to walk away, do it gracefully and firmly. There is no need for arguments or drama, as that only diminishes your value. Don't over-explain. Sometimes, silence is the strongest statement. You don't have to explain too much about why you're leaving. If he truly cares, he will figure it out himself. Focus on yourself. After leaving, don't let yourself drown in sadness. Use that time to improve yourself, explore new things, and find your own happiness. When you become better, he will realize the loss of not having you. Don't go back too easily. If you have already decided to walk away, don't return too quickly just because he shows regret. Make him prove that he truly values you and is willing to change. The benefits of knowing when to walk away. Helps you maintain your self-worth. No one can look down on a person who knows when to stop and doesn't let emotions control them. Makes him realize your value. When you are no longer there, he will truly understand how important you were. Creates regret and longing. Leaving at the right moment leaves a strong mark on his mind. Opens doors to better opportunities. Walking away is not the end, it opens a new path for better people and experiences in your life. Ultimately, knowing when to walk away not only helps you maintain your value, but also creates a strong attraction. A smart woman is not one who desperately holds on but one who knows when to stop, making the other person realize that they could lose something precious. Never be afraid to walk away. Sometimes, distance is necessary for a man to understand how much he truly needs you. And if he doesn't, at least you have preserved your dignity and opened the door for even greater things ahead. Skill 7. Creating irreplaceable value. In a relationship, the difference between a good woman and an irreplaceable woman lies in the value she brings. To make a man feel that you are one of a kind in his life, it is not just about physical beauty or sweet words. You must build a deep and unique value that no one else can replace. This is when you become an indispensable part, the missing piece in his life. Creating value is not accidental, it requires investment and self-development. Discover and develop yourself. A woman who knows what she wants and continuously improves herself will always have a unique value. Start by identifying your passions and interests. When you find your purpose and life aspirations, you will no longer depend on your partner but instead become independent, self-sufficient, and more attractive than ever. For instance, if you love art, dedicate time to learning and improving your skills in painting, photography, or even playing a musical instrument. When you master a skill or possess in-depth knowledge in a certain field, no one can replace the influence and value you bring. Maintain and develop personal relationships. Beyond romantic relationships, a woman with irreplaceable value knows how to cultivate social, familial, and professional connections. You cannot become the center of a man's life if your world solely revolves around him. Engage in social activities, stay connected with friends and family, and build strong relationships with those around you. When you have a fulfilling life with meaningful relationships, your partner will not only appreciate you more, but may also feel envious of what you have. Provide emotional and mental support. The ability to listen and share. One of the most important aspects of irreplaceable value is the ability to listen and share emotions. Men often find it difficult to express their feelings, but if he feels comfortable opening up to you, it means you have become a trustworthy companion. When he faces challenges, be the one who listens attentively and offers wise advice. You don't have to solve his problems, but your presence and understanding will provide him with comfort and reassurance. Encouragement and motivation. Everyone needs encouragement from loved ones during difficult times. If you can be his source of motivation, supporting his decisions and life choices, you will create a value that no one else can replace. This emotional support is something unique that only you can offer. Build a special connection that no one else can replace. Create unique memories. Every relationship has irreplaceable moments. Build special memories with your partner, from spontaneous trips to cozy evenings spent together. Ensure that each memory holds value and reflects both of you. When he looks back, these moments will always remind him of you, making it impossible for anyone else to replace them. Understand and harmonize with him. Everyone has their own habits, preferences, and thought processes. However, when you deeply understand your partner and know how to harmonize with him, you become irreplaceable. If he feels that you are the only one who truly understands him, you will hold a special place in his heart. Allow freedom and space in the relationship. Respect his personal space. While creating a deep bond with your partner is important, you must also understand that everyone needs personal space. A healthy relationship cannot thrive without mutual respect for individual freedom. If you acknowledge and respect his time for work, friends, or personal hobbies, you will create an environment where he feels comfortable and unpressured, making him naturally inclined to share more with you. Encourage and support his dreams and goals. A woman with irreplaceable value knows that men have their own dreams and aspirations. If you consistently encourage him to pursue his passions, you will not only help him grow, but also become a strong pillar in his success. When he realizes that you are his biggest supporter, he will cherish and love you even more. How to create irreplaceable value in a relationship? Always be yourself. The most important thing is to always be true to yourself. Do not try to be someone else just to please your partner. When you stay authentic and uphold your own values, you become someone irreplaceable. Take care of yourself and maintain independence. No one can replace a woman who knows how to take care of herself, both physically and mentally. Maintain a good self-care routine, participate in activities you love, and always keep your soul healthy. Express love in a unique way. Sometimes, sincerity and a special way of expressing love can create irreplaceable value. A simple yet meaningful loving gesture or a heartfelt encouragement during tough times will make him realize that you are someone he cannot afford to lose. Ultimately, to become an irreplaceable woman, you must continuously grow and refine yourself, building a unique value that only you can offer. This does not mean changing yourself to fit someone else's expectations, but rather embracing and enhancing your own unique qualities. When you become a woman of genuine value, you will naturally exude a powerful attraction that makes your partner cherish and love you even more. Skill 8. Not depending on his emotions. One of the most important skills for maintaining your self-worth in any relationship is knowing how to avoid depending on your partner's emotions. When you can maintain independence and not let his emotions dictate your actions and decisions, you not only protect yourself but also make him appreciate and love you more. This creates freedom in the relationship while making you irreplaceable in his eyes. Why is not depending on his emotions important? Helps you maintain independence and self-sufficiency. When you don't rely on his emotions, you maintain control over your own life. You can live the way you want, pursue your passions, and keep your social relationships without being swept away by his changing emotions. This not only helps you retain your self-respect, but also makes him see you as a strong, independent, and attractive woman. Prevents you from being easily hurt. If you rely too much on his emotions, you can easily get hurt when his attitude or feelings towards you change. When you learn to regulate your emotions, you won't be easily influenced by fluctuations in the relationship, but can instead adjust your actions and thoughts rationally. Helps you stay confident and dignified. A woman who knows how not to depend on a man's emotions will always retain her confidence and dignity. You don't need his validation to feel your own worth, and this creates a powerful allure. He will be intrigued by a woman who can stand on her own without depending on someone else's emotional state. How to avoid depending on his emotions. Develop your own interests and passions. One of the most effective ways to stay emotionally independent is to have your own interests and passions. When you dedicate time to what you love, you won't be overly focused on his emotional changes. Focus on learning a new skill, participating in social activities, or simply taking care of yourself. This helps you maintain a fulfilling life beyond just him. Avoid showing too much emotional dependence. If you constantly show emotional dependence on him, you may unintentionally reduce your own attractiveness. Instead of always waiting for his attention, learn to create joy and happiness for yourself. For example, if he can't spend time with you for a day, don't feel sad or deprived, enjoy your own time. This will make him reevaluate how important you are in his life. Maintain social relationships. A key sign of emotional independence is maintaining social connections with friends and family. Don't let everything revolve around him. When you have a strong support system from loved ones, you won't feel lost when he's not around. This also helps you stay positive and energetic instead of depending on him for emotional stability. Stay focused on your personal goals. A woman who doesn't depend on a man's emotions always has clear personal goals and works towards achieving them. When you have your own ambitions, you won't let negative emotions or changes in the relationship derail you. Being independent and successful in your own life not only makes you feel proud but also helps create a healthier relationship. Master emotional self-control. When you don't rely on his emotions, you must also learn to control your own feelings. Instead of letting negative emotions dictate your actions, practice staying calm and rational. When you can master your emotions, you won't be easily hurt or fall into despair when things don't go as expected. The benefits of not depending on his emotions. Create stronger attraction. When you're emotionally independent, you become even more attractive in his eyes. Men are always drawn to women who can take care of themselves and don't constantly seek validation. A woman who can regulate her emotions without relying on him will always remain mysterious and captivating. Builds a healthier relationship. A relationship that isn't controlled by one person's emotions is healthier and more sustainable. When both partners have space and independence, the relationship won't be burdened by emotional dependency, and each person can grow freely. This fosters mutual respect and balance. Protects your self-esteem and dignity. One of the most important aspects of emotional independence is preserving your self-respect and dignity. You don't need external validation to recognize your worth, and this makes you feel strong and confident in any situation. Makes you an irreplaceable woman. When you don't rely on his emotions, you become independent, strong, and self-sufficient. This makes you irreplaceable in his heart. Men will appreciate and love you even more when they see that you can live well on your own without needing their constant validation or emotional support. Conclusion. In a relationship, to become an irreplaceable woman in his heart, you must not only maintain your own value but also learn how to stay independent and not rely on his emotions. When you can regulate your feelings, develop yourself, and avoid letting his emotional changes affect your decisions, you will always remain strong and dignified. A woman who does not depend on a man's emotions will always have a unique allure. This doesn't mean you don't need love or attention from him, but rather that you can stand strong and be happy even without constant validation from your partner. When you create your own value, pursue your passions, and master emotional control, you not only protect yourself but also make him appreciate and love you even more. A lasting and healthy relationship is built when both partners respect each other's space and emotions. And when you can stand firm on your own, without relying on his emotions, you will become an irreplaceable part of his life, someone he cannot afford to lose, no matter what. Thank you for watching today's video. I'm so happy to share these lessons on love and relationships with you. I hope you've learned something valuable that you can apply in your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future videos. Thank you for always supporting and following along. Wishing you a wonderful day. Remember to love yourself always.